Hi friends, I'm Jocelyn Peters. I'm the maker and designer behind Mountain Song Designs, and welcome to this episode. Today we're going to have a quick episode, but I have a few things to share with you and one exciting announcement at the end. So let's get started. Okay, this is a little bit out of order, and that's okay. I'm going to start with a finished object. It's adorable. Look. You see it? Oh my goodness, it's micro crochet granny square. Have you ever done micro crochet before? I had not. Now I have done some small scale crochet, particularly clones lace, mostly the flower motifs, and I enjoy that. And I've had this teeny tiny yarn, it's crochet thread. It's either size 20 or 30. I don't have the ball band, so I'm not sure, but I know it's small. I would guess it's 20. And I've had it. I've wanted to use it for something like this. And last night I decided I would whip it up. I saw some online. I saw some micro crochet granny square blankets, and I thought that looked super cool. So I looked it up. I found a couple of tutorials and recommendations on YouTube, particularly Cup of Coffee Crochet, and also Miss Zade, Xade, had some really nice tutorials. I made this and I'm really happy with it. It's a fun first micro granny crochet, granny square. I will probably be making more of these. I might try to make them even smaller as I get used to it and get used to the smaller size, but it was super fun. And sometimes it's nice to have something that's done quickly and it feels like I've accomplished something. So this is my FO for the week. Now I have been knitting a lot of other things, but they're designs for the most part that I'm still working through and trying to get ready so I can share them with you. And the other couple of socks that I worked on, you've seen them and there's not a whole lot more done on them. So I'll share those later when I have more finished. So that's it for what I'm knitting, or today crocheting. I have a quick book to share with you also. This week I read A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. It was a lovely and enchanting book. It's about fae and magic and family feuds that go back for generations. It is set in Scotland on a magic island, and I listened to the audiobook. It is read with a Scottish accent, so it takes you right to the place. It makes you feel like you are in Scotland. I really enjoyed this book. It was exciting. It was interesting. There was world building that had to be done, but it was done in a very nice way. It worked with the story. It was engaging. So if you're looking for a listen or read if you want, but I really enjoyed the audiobook, check out A River Enchanted. So that's it for my finished things, finished objects, finished reads. Let's move on to a design. Friends, guess what today is? Today is the day that my Hatching Love Socks pattern comes out. It is released today. It's published today. You can get your hands on this pattern. Check it out. Now, of course, that's from the side. Here it is on this. Look at that. Look what we have here. So, Hatching Love. We've got our little egg with love inside, a heart. We've got our basket weave because it's a basket. Our egg is protected in our basket. We've got our basket handle. We have our basket. It goes all the way to the end of our sweet rounded toe. We even have a heel that is basket-like because, of course, we have an eye of partridge heel. And what is this yarn? This yarn is mustache yarn in sport weight. Yes, you heard me right. That is sport weight. So guess what? These knit up really fast. You're saying, yeah, but there's a cable. You know what? I have video tutorials in this pattern. And one of those, or two, I think actually, are how to knit cables without a cable needle. I knit this entirely without a cable needle. When I design socks or cables in general, I try to do it in such a way that I know that I will not have to use a cable needle. And I walk you through how to do that if you're interested in that. You can always check that out. That's here on YouTube. You don't have to go through the pattern to find that, but it is linked in the pattern, as well as cast-ons, bind-offs, all of the important information. So again, sport weight. And I just think it's so lovely. This is the Daily Eggs colorway, which is perfect. Like the colors, eggs, it's perfect for it. So fun. This, of course, has been tech edited, test knit, all of that. And there's a secret, because not only can you knit it with sport, you can also knit it on fingering. Yes, you can. This is also Mustache in the Fae Queen colorway. Now, I personally think that it looks better on sport because it's designed for sport. The cable was designed for it. That's the best way that that's going to show. But if you can't use sport or don't want to use sport, whatever it is, you can knit it on fingering. And there are recommendations within the pattern for how to choose a size, and there are a couple of different measurements that you have to address differently with the fingering weight. So there are recommendations for that as well within the pattern. So it is flexible. It actually, because of that, it goes up, the sport weight is standard adult sizes, but it goes up to an extra large, to a 10-inch sock foot circumference. With the fingering, it'll be an inch smaller, so it would be extra small up through a standard large. So that is my Hatching Love socks. You can get it on Etsy at MTN Song Designs. On Ravelry, I'm Jocelyn Peters. You may be able to find me as Mountain Song Designs on there as well. And if you are watching this in the first 2 weeks, you can get this on sale. 30% off on Etsy, automatic. You don't need a code. On Ravelry, it's egg-sided. Look down here. Now, if you want better discounts, who doesn't want better discounts? Make sure that you are subscribed to my Substack. I am Mountain Song Designs on Substack, and anytime I have a new pattern come out, I always have a post there with all of the information about the sock, or well, about whatever the pattern is. This time it's a sock, and all of the best discounts, because I figure if you're going to Discord, or if you're going to Substack, then you deserve a little extra discount. So that is where you can find all of the information. And you know, when I don't have a pattern coming out each week, on the off weeks, I send out something about knit life in general, related to knitting, because everything's related to knitting as far as I am concerned. So generally something kind of uplifting or introspective a bit, nothing too serious, but join me on Substack, Mountain Song Designs. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, Mountain Song Designs, you'll also get information about sales. Sometimes I'll run flash sales, and that's the best place to put it. Like for right now, my Fade into Neverland socks pattern, that is on sale through Super Bowl. So if you're watching this in the first weekend, you can still get that on sale. So yeah, follow me, Substack, Instagram, Mountain Song Designs. Now, before I go, I feel like I need to share with you, not only do we have Mustache here with our Hatching Love socks, it's other places in this frame. You will see it on my Echo Lodge socks and mitts. Those are 2 patterns that I have for sale on Etsy and Ravelry also. And my Bright Axis tee by Stephanie Lotven. If you watched episode 2, I talked all about this, all about the pattern and the pattern book it comes from. Great pattern book. So if you would like more information about this and that book, make sure you check out episode 2 if you haven't already. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful time until the next time I see you. Sláinte mhath and happy knitting. Bye.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads.